National Weather Service is expected to survey storm damage in the upstate and near Charlotte after tornado warnings last night. This is video from Chesney that appears to show a tornado. Ben Morris captured this video around 7:30 last night during a warning.
Now to a video out of Boiling Springs in the Glen Lake area. This was shot by Jennifer Sullivan. We sped it up just a little bit so you can see the full movement of the clouds. This was also taken last night during the tornado warning in that region.
People are cleaning up damage left behind by the storm today. This video is from View Church on Paris Bridge Road. The suspected tornado damaging buildings and utility poles. About 60 people were at the church when the storm hit around 7:20 last night. Emergency officials say there's about a 5-mile stretch of damage in that area. Here's a live look right now at the church and damage left behind. Emergency officials say after the storm there are about 500 power outages. This morning Duke Energy is reporting power is mostly restored. So far there are no reports of injuries from the storm. Again, the National Weather Service is expected to survey the damage to determine if a tornado caused the damage and how strong it was. At 6:50 and this morning, we are learning more about the 4 teens shot and killed within hours of each other.
So far, no arrests have been made in connection with these shootings, and police say that 16-year-old Mike Hayne Davis was killed just after midnight on Sunday. Then Sunday afternoon, a second shooting happened about 2 blocks away. The coroner says Jaquindon Toland, Jazir Robinson, and Sontarius Davis were killed. They're all between the ages of 15 and 19. We're told one of the people questioned in the first fatal shooting from early Sunday was killed in that second shooting. And the police chief says it's too early to determine if retaliation was involved.
In Spartanburg County, a man has been charged with attempted murder, accused of shooting his ex-girlfriend. Deputies say the man broke into her house, assaulted her, and shot her on the way out. According to deputies, it happened around 6:30 yesterday morning at a home on Highway 221 in Inneree. They say family members and friends of the victim identified the suspect as Bradford Foxworth, her ex-boyfriend. Deputies say Foxworth was taken into custody about 4 hours later. The victim was taken to a hospital. No word on her condition this morning. At 6:51, the FDA will meet next month to talk about approving COVID vaccines for children under 5.
Pfizer is touting new vaccine data now that it plans to submit this week. Aixa Diaz is in Washington.
Patrick, Destiny, Pfizer says its vaccine for little kids is most effective when given in 3 doses instead of 2. The company says that extra shot prevented symptomatic infection in 80% of children in trials. Earlier studies showed 2 shots of the Pfizer vaccine produced a lower immune response. Moderna also wants the FDA to approve its 2-dose vaccine for kids under 5 and a separate vaccine for kids ages 6 to 17. Currently, the Moderna shot is only available to adults. The FDA will consider these applications next month, mid-June, so little kids might be able to get vaccinated this summer if the CDC also signs off on it. In Washington, Aixa Diaz, WYFF News 4.
Commitment 2022 this morning, and voters in Georgia head to the polls today for primary elections.
The governor's race is drawing a national attention. Incumbent Governor Brian Kemp is facing 4 Republican challengers: former U.S. Senator David Perdue, Catherine Davis, Candace Taylor, and Tom Williams. Stacey Abrams is running unopposed for the Democratic nomination. Shane Hazel is running as a Libertarian and Albert Bartell as an independent. Polls are open later this morning at 7 until 7 tonight. You can find a full guide to primary day right now on WYFF4.com. All right, it was a supersized South Carolina Athletic Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony in Columbia.
Yeah, the Hall inducted both its 2020 and 2022 classes last night. It was the first enshrinement ceremony for the SC Athletic Hall of Fame since 2019 because of the pandemic. There were 11 new inductees last night, including Clemson's C.J. Spiller, former Gamecock quarterback Todd Ellis, and longtime Wofford head coach Mike Ayers.
It truly is humbling. Really just blessed, honestly. I think it truly hasn't hit me yet.
The state of South Carolina, so many great athletes, coaches, administrators that are a part of this hall. I really look at it as a way to honor my family, the coaches, players that I played with.
It's just unbelievable. There's so many people. There's an old saying, it took a village to get me here. Well, it took a state to get me here.
See everybody?
Well, the class also included Sydney Rice, former Clemson athletic trainer Fred Hoover, and South Carolina State's Roberta Williams, the first female to receive a full athletic scholarship to South Carolina State University in 1976. You can find a full list of the inductees on our website in the Sports tab.